choose what to do. And so open training leads to ourselves. Practice any various different areas except the medical training outpost. So, what I want you guys to do, I'm going to put a box at the top right of the corner. Vote what you want to go to. Okay, so I've placed a box, so if you open your map, type in what you want to go to, and we'll have a democratic vote of where to go. So we can individually, but put it on the box.
Deleted mine!
Yeah, guys, don't delete each other. Don't delete each other's dots, okay? Vote for Wasp and Airland Assault. That's that all. Only have Nitz, Justin, and Link.
The fuck do you want with general firing range?
Just a ship.
What, shoot at a rabbit or something?
I can put you on the target.
A bit of a desync. Okay, we currently have Nitz, Justin, Jobic, and Link. People who are left are Matthew, Schrodinger, and that's about it. Just have those two. And Matthews, okay.
Schrodinger, if you don't know how to put your mark on the map, simply press F and go to where and double click anywhere inside that box and then type in what you want.
Okay, well, it appears we have two for airborne operations, and every single other one is going to have to come next. So airborne operations is going to go to first. Let me contact command. Command, we've voted democratically that we're going to start airborne operations first. So
Solid
if you
copy.
want
Just
to
a
place
small question real quick. How do you plan to do airborne operations when every single person on your squad has a backpack? And
we're going to change our loadouts, Cooper. We have an arsenal with us.
And also, I thought you said this was going to be personal training, not group training. A.k.a. personal training as in work on everyone's faults.
I specifically said that we have to work with individual people to improve their traits. And I said that once on Discord.
Well, I'd like to pick a different thing because we are practically hardly ever using airborne, and even so, it will be easy to gain them when
we're
that
likely
time
going to use airborne in the future. After
Still,
all,
Bonnets,
we're
I
a
need
special
you
unit.
to pick a different one so not everyone has... I need you to pick something ground-related. Because in the future, you're going to find ground-related things. Thank you.
Okay, Schrodinger and Matthews, you're going to have to revote. Wrong channel. Okay, if you guys want to change your answer, you could do so. Yes, we aren't going to go until you vote. This is democracy.
Well,
what do we do in 2016? We leave them behind.
I can hear you, Jovic.
Do it in 2016. If they didn't vote, behind.
We have 2 for spotter support. Alright, well, the spotter support isn't that interesting, so if you really insist, we'll go there. Okay, everyone line up on me.
Call him.
Yeah.
Yes, call him. Everyone, call him. Call him formation. Okay, command, we decided to go to the spotter/support coordination grounds. What you can do is place a mortar there, so if you want, you can do that. And why is this helicopter taking to the pilot? Is there something like
What's it doing? Please stand clear. Helicopter. It's like on road. Go next to it, to the left.
Okay, everyone entered this helicopter instead. Pilot, else I'm taking pilot. Put up. Ensure you're in the passenger seat next time. Okay, let me give you guys a summary about the spotter/support coordination ground. This is basically relatively rare when you need to have this sort of skill. Basically, you would command support in your leadership function, but we don't have that in A. And so we're going to have to coordinate. Actually, I have a different idea. Who wants the artillerymen?
Hey.
If you want to talk amongst yourselves, talk
okay,
to
this is
me.
in this case. Command, we have a slight change of plans. We're going to go first to the artilleryman's Haven support grounds, and then the support grounds.
So I'll allow you this one, but do something relevant next time. I'm not allowing you this trip just so you can stupefy them with this.
Receive ballpark. Okay.
Carter on the
Data tactical squawk 0244 in sequence.
Because it's, we made a democratic vote at the beginning to see where we're going to go. And so we have
actually
votes for
Bonnet, be advised, you copy? Again, Bonnet, you copy?
Yes, I copy.
Be advised, I'm going, after your artillery training, you're not going to spotter training, I'm going to be giving you, dive orders as to your next location for training.
However, the artillery sort of training is along with the support coordination grounds, and so it's supposed to happen both at the same time, because there's no way we can
Matthew,
do this.
get your kit, Matthew. You want the right kit.
We can't
You can do one or the other, I'm pretty sure one's probably more than the other.
Yes, that's why we've qualified some people to volunteer as artillery men.
Data tactical squawk 0244 in sequence.
Oh wait, I've landed at the heli.
Warning, sync rate.
Welcome to the artilleryman's haven. As you can see, we have beautiful M9 mortars, artillery systems here. And you guys are going to learn about artillery and
Hey, son, they match the pointer.
not because it's needed, but because you guys want to.
You know, CFCs would have thought up the left. Internal would have
Guys, heads down.
Okay, boys, this way.
We're gonna cut your head off.
Call them for...
Mount, boy.
I have a few instructions you need to make sure that this happens.
Just
One,
mouse
do you see
wheel
the-
and do get out.
You guys, the island that's located at 1003. The one that has a yellow circle on it. Bottom left. You see that island?
What about it? Could we knock it out?
I want you guys to place enemy units on that island, and so other mortars are advised to be installed there.
Hostile, friendly.
Also,
Just be advised, we'll be tracking your progress when it comes to firing methods.
yes. So, you guys understand where to place the unit? Command.
Go ahead.
Guys, we're all alone.
Do you see the island?
Yes, I do see
Marking-
the island.
Okay, good. Okay, place enemies there. You can place other artillery pieces there. Get on
Enemy
with
units
the...
are already here.
Okay, good. Okay, who wanted to be an artilleryman? Come up in front of me. Come up in front of me if you want to be an artilleryman.
Just train everyone. It's there's no point for this. Just go everyone.
Okay, in this case, you guys are going to be operating artillery, field artillery, while I'm assigning Matthew and Schrodinger as spotter team. I will tell you what you're supposed to do next. In the meantime, Command, can you place various samples of US artillery by this green camo? Artillery can provide you assistance where needed.
Control C
However,
to
you
walk
might
through.
not be an artilleryman, but you might operate a mortar. This here is the M252. This is a standard use mortar, and it has a range about hang on.
To walk. That's how you walk, Schrodinger.
It has a range about 4 kilometers, and there's methods. There's various types of distances in here. So there's basically there's different types of ammunition when you're operating mortars. So who wants to see for themselves? They can enter the mortar. There's also another mortar down there. So if you want to see and experiment with the charges, you can. Don't fire the mortars. You can just check them. Over here, we have tow artillery here. This is a bit more around all NATO nations. It comes in 2 different types, AT and HE. So you can fold the gun to allow it to be moved by, let's say, a heavy vehicle. Command, could we have a helmet of some kind to be placed nearby this artillery?
Be advised, I don't believe the towing mod's available as of right now, so it's not going to be sent.
Well, it seems to fold gun. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you have your earplugs inside. There's a sexy Apache over there. And so the M19 is, its range isn't as big as the actual artillery we're going to focus on here. So who are the artillerymen? Come over and you can take control of this artillery. Everyone else, everyone else on a diamond formation. I'm going to give you guys rules. Okay, so the artillerymen are going to operate in both commander and so you can experiment with the range. And so
Sure, you're going to put earplugs in. Alright, what you're going to want to do is hold control, go to mouse over Windows key, holding both keys, and then from there, mouse over earplugs in, and release the Windows
okay, who's
key.
the gunner of this M109?
Matthew, can you please go into local chat?
He can't hear me if I do.
Who's operating this M109? The gunner seat.
I'm the commander. I don't know who's the gunner, but they're just being
I think that's
retarded.
Nitz,
What
would
about
you
me?
aim nearby at the island that's marked in red? So do you see where the yellow island is? You can,
Also mark it. Also mark the spot.
let me tell you until, just aim at it. Make sure you have the appropriate shell. The rest of you, we are going to be part of a spotter team. We're going to get back to our helicopter, so everyone who isn't going to operate an artillery, go back to the helicopter.
Here, just to speed things up a little bit, I'm just going to teleport you. Is this okay?
Yeah, you can. Teleport us to the spotting area. Make sure our helicopter's with us.
Just gonna be advised, the spotter support area is not within range of viewing release of the other.
No, it's in view range.
Alright. Oh, smart.
Okay. One, you don't have to go into the helicopter, we get teleported.
Who is...
Nitz and Joe Baker stand in the artillery.
who else? Sorry?
Jobic and Nitz are in the M109.
Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me the people who I didn't ask for.
Hi there. Nitz, hold up. I got TP'd out.
Tory, Nitz. You can fire an artillery round into the island marked in red, so you can test it. That's the only target you have to this round. So everyone, go and tape in front of me. I'm going to show you the various methods in which you can spot. Spotting is mostly mathematical, to say the least.
Alright,
So
reload.
So everyone, you can go in front of here. We have various types of rangefinders and laser designators here. Which one to use? Well, generally, you would take the vanilla one. The reason for that is because it has unlimited range, while every single other rangefinder is limited. There is also another rangefinder that you will use in your operations, and this is called... Hang on. I can't really take up this range. It's marked in red. I believe it's called the LSPS or something. And so this rangefinder, you can't touch if you don't know how to operate them. I want you guys to, if you already have
Sir, permission to make a designated area to test.
We're going to get to designation in a moment. For now, you can test fire at that island in red. So,
yes, sir.
If you want, you can also operate. If you want, you can operate separately as another gunner in another M109.
Yes, sir.
So, also another thing I need to note. So, when you're the artilleryman, you need to get rounds complete. So, once you've completed 3, or let's say, yeah. Once you've completed rounds, you must announce them, because the reason for this is because if infantry are by the area, they need to know when the shells are coming. So if you guys want to take a look at the target's area, you can move over there, but for now I want to instruct you about the rangefinders. Okay, there are various methods in which you could designate a target. You don't even have to use the rangefinder to be able to mark targets for artillery. All you need is a map, a compass, and binoculars, but that's also optional.
And a brain.
So how do you exactly tell with the rangefinder?
So, actually, do you guys all have binoculars with you?
Well, we have rangefinders.
Okay, so if you have any rangefinder or form of binoculars, come with me. We're going to mark some positions for the artillerymen. Now, there's a term in the U.S. military that's called stat diametric range finding, and how it works is that you would actually, it would be better if I had a visual representation of it. So if you look at your binoculars, you'll see
This tank
that
has no ammo.
Your what?
This tank has no ammo.
Okay. Okay, so if you look at binoculars, see a horizontal line, a vertical line. This is usually supposed to mean, well, depending on the binoculars, you have 2 different variants. One is, actually, it would be better, okay, since you rangefinders on this binocular demonstration purposes. So rangefinders are a bit easier. They do have a range finder. You can do that. You can find a range by pressing R. I think it's T. I don't know. Anyway, this way.
Thanks.
That's fucking neat. I never actually knew that.
And so, according to your range finder or binoculars, good for you, Matthews, that you learn how to use binoculars as your range finder, because that will make you be better at using the rifle.
Yeah. Heck, my
So if you
suppliers
guys
must
have
get
a
used
scope,
to it as well.
have a mark scope, you can also use that as a range-finding device.
Shit, really?
Duh. So we're a bit out of range, but nevertheless, we should be able to see the island from here. It's a bit foggy. And can you increase the visibility to 100%?
I don't jack shit.
Okay, everyone get in. We're going to get a bit closer. So, the maximum a human would be able to see from a distance is about 5 kilometers before then will be too angled. However, there is no angling in Arma, so you don't have to worry about that. It's circular for these. No problem. Well, the Earth is circular for many reasons, and
I'm thinking they might have caused an oopsie and blown something up.
oh my. What did you guys do?
This is probably why someone, a bag of medical shit probably should have stopped by.
Okay guys, we're able to see the island now.
Also, my
Okay
scope
guys,
would
get out
do
your rangefinders
my,
and binoculars.
marksman
It's
scope
just out of range, but
didn't
it's
do
about
anything.
1.7 clicks. Out your binoculars. As you can see on the other side, they have many Katyushas, and so we need to be able to somehow identify that for the artillery. Sometimes we won't be able to tell the artillery exactly the positions slotted them, so we have to physically mark it on the map. So I've marked in a circle Jobbik with your sit rep.
Nitz, you
Oh,
are
right.
retarded. You
I don't
gotta
know
account for the
what happened
goddamn
there.
vortex, you idiot. And you have to account for people around you.
Anyway, back to spotting. So most of you have
I thought I was getting
rangefinder.
alive right now.
I'm going to ask you guys the range of what you're pointing at, beginning with Schrodinger. What are you looking at? What do you see, Schrodinger?
I see a beach.
Don't see the cars ahead.
No, I don't.
Permission to fire on the beachhead?
You sure, Shorting? I think your eyes have my
We're going to tell you when you have the ability to fire.
It won't fire for no reason. Just never will. What the hell?
It has the ranged gauge.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so anyway, so Matthew, I suggest you use binoculars. Practice reasons. You're gonna need it later. So the binoculars are over here. Let me take your rangefinder.
Alright.
Okay, so the process of scanning and helicopter. Process of spotting is mostly I don't know what's going on over there.
Spawn the fucking boat.
Okay, you need to basically mark map the locations of various enemies for the artillery to spot, and be sure that there will be a spread to engage the boats. I could teach you guys long-range sniping, but we don't have the weapons for that. So,
No
as you
good.
see, once you've spotted some enemies, basically mark them on the map like I did. So, you can't just make a broad circle, you have to narrow it down. These artillery pieces are precision guided, and so should be able to assume where the enemy
Well, how
is.
do you, question, how do you draw said circle?
What you do is you press Control and what's it called?
Oh, that's how
Left
you
click.
do it. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, so it's like that.
Yes. And so you want to make sure you have you didn't take the binoculars, but this is fine. Okay, artillerymen, you have permission to fire on the designated targets. Permission is granted.
Alright.
Make sure you follow the process. Rounds are complete, or rounds complete. Could you tell us the ETA for when the ships are landing?
When I fired it, it was ETA 78 seconds, which was like 10 seconds ago.
Oh
Boats
my
firing
God.
at us!
Oh my God.
God damn it! You guys shoot the damn fucking boat!
Alright, firing, ETA 78. 5 seconds.
Yeah, mostly mowed it down. We have someone in contact here. Oh yeah, guys, euthanasia is permitted on this map.
Alright.
18 seconds to back. Join the fireworks, boys.
Alright.
As you
Alright,
can
fire
see-
again, ETA 78 seconds. Wait, now readjusting.
How do you switch to automatic from single?
Oh, that hit.
Okay, so as the spotter, it would be wise to tell the artillerymen whether or not I'm hit. The artillerymen do not know.
Exactly. They're supposed to tell us, artillerymen are supposed to tell us if it's a splash, if it arrived. We're supposed to check if it can hit the target.
Ling,
Argo
such a
is
question
shutting the whole eye.
We have advanced system right now.
Yes, because, his map,
Target hit.
the best map.
Most likely 2 KIA.
How you switch to auto, you
ETA.
press 1. Man, you guys really need to know about the firing range a bit more.
ETA and under
Firing. Okay, show coming in,
my.
ETA 25
Guys,
seconds.
I saw a BM-13 fire. It looks like it's going to our direction, so... Oh my god, I see them myself, physically. Look. It's above us. Guys, let's move away. I get trails of the artillery.
No!
Guys, get to the gas. So, that's a way of determining whether or not you're getting fired. You look at the contrails. Also, guys, when we get to the Russian forces, we'll be showing you the tactical nuke. There is a nuke in RHS, so I'm excited to show you guys that.
Oh, no,
How many
no,
have we
no,
fragged?
no.
Alright guys,
Command, we're evaluating the area because we assumed that a BM-21 just fired a missile at us. We're about to confirm.
Solid copy.
Okay, good job, artillerymen. This session has been closed. I didn't teach you guys that diametric range because you chose rangefinders over actual binoculars. So, so guys, I'm going to delete all the answers for to do next.
Well, we're going to be
What the
choosing
fuck?
we're gonna do next.
Command, we've finished this current training. So spawn training has been ended. Is there something you wanted us particularly to do?
So, copy. I got a quick question for you, dudes. This guy currently here. First of all, thing. Hey, let's take a chill pill and hammer me, please. Someone spams me again, I'm to just personally destroy them.
Spam with what? Wait, spam with what?
These all your artillery operations. Hang on a sec. Vote on the square again. Oh. Okay, so
Why feel fine?
you guys see that rifleman fly?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, can you...
My God, that was Justin. Justin, are you okay?
Do you want me to play your injury?
I just... Ah, great,
Shoot
now you
him.
shot me.
Just straight up shoots him. Whoever did that. Tell me who did that.
That was not me.
I believe that
If one of you
was...
doesn't fess up, then I will, the whole group, punish the group for it.
It sounded like 5.56, so...
Yeah,
There
so
is
I'm
nobody
off the
on
mark.
left side.
One of you, can you tell me who shot Justin? Who thought it would be funny to shoot Justin? Please, enlighten me.
Guys, please don't hesitate. Just tell him what he wants.
So wait, this one on 556? I think it's 556.
It'll be so much easier for you if you just tell me right now. Otherwise, everyone's gonna pay for it.
Okay, it's Nitz, no check. Nitz, why'd you shoot
Alright,
Justin?
Okay, everyone, get to the helicopter. Get to the chopper!
Go to the helicopter.
I'm
You guys are going to be going to
fire.
you guys will be going to do the security ops.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me again, Coop.
Hey, let's see. Give me a second, actually. You guys are going to be doing a security operation, aka you're going to be patrolling and occupying a town, which is activity that a normal person does and not a specialized operations division, but there's anything that we normally do on this map. So this will be the last training, probably, and then we'll go head off and do the
Cooper,
game
we have
night.
a separate training zone for this in the Russian forces.
Yeah, we're not doing the Russian forces. If you would remember what I just said.
Okay, where are
That
we
I'm
going then?
Again, security ops training environment.
Okay, security ops, roger that. There are civilians there, Cooper, so it's not technically taking a town. It's maintaining one. Okay, the security ops environment. What's happening here is basically this is a town that's very peaceful and it's not very common to disturb. And so our job here is to peacekeep and act as police. The finer arts of police can be reviewed if you join our Eastern Trident type of unit, but we aren't going to be doing Eastern Europe Special Forces soon.
It's only you and the few people I select to join that, and again, that is when we get more people. We'll train in that environment. Everyone else will be excluded.
Cooper, I'm going to tell you what's happening as well with the troops.
Well, actually, I exactly know how to go. Eat this real quick and
Yeah, I purposely put a VIP there just for us to secure him.
There is no one there. I'm looking around and there was no one spawned in the first place.
Everyone get out. Column formation.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, line in front of me.
Fine.
Horizontal.
What kind of line do you want?
Horizontal.
More line.
Cooper, you said you had something in mind for this particular
Yes,
area.
unmute you. And I'll explain.
Okay, here's the situation. Cooper wants us to do something different from the original intention, and so we're going to be assembling a small FOB in one of those buildings. And so we'll be defending this town until Cooper says so. So, Mitch, get out of the helicopter. Fuck's sake. Okay, so this sort of contradicts with our original urban breaching, and
It's not the urban breaching.
well,
Urban.
well, we were going to also learn how to defend the lightly fortified positions here. So
That will also be the case in a little bit. Just continue and stop trying to contradict yourself.
there is systems here. They are going about their day.
Yeah, don't mind.
We had to spawn those.
Okay, guys. You guys are going to place yourself in strategic areas around it, and you're supposed to act as a guard. So generally, you would want to place yourself somewhere that's important. So, for example, let's say you're a rifleman. You would want to be placed near government buildings. So, for example, over here, there's a government building here. You can assign 2 guards to man it. So, I'm going to assign not Jovic, Schrodinger and Link to guard this area. Maybe this isn't a plaza, so you are going to guard the area, and you are standard. You would have just been in a relaxed pose. They could be So alongside doors in a sort of guard-like fashion, not doing much to be an AI. Okay, that's... Cooper, you never told me you were activating the protocol Twin Towers. You should have told me this before you were to
Continue.
initiate Operation 9/11.
Operation Allahu Akbar.
Continue with the training, Shocker.
Roger that.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay, so while they're over there, our job is to command in central positions of the town. So, for example, you can place yourself around corners so that you can quickly get to firing positions. Where's Matthew? And so your intention to go around strategic areas of the town is to not interfere with civilian daily activities or they'll get pissed off. You don't want that. So positions like, let's say, managing traffic, for example. But this, you're not going to actually manage traffic, so I'm going to assign Justin here, actually. It's going to be here, and so, Jobic is, Justin, you can't patrol around this building, so that's an option. Well, Jobic, for people who have you, such as Matthews or Jobic here, they would be in positions where they can instantly get to firing. So, for example, in this bar over here, there's usually a... Okay, there's civilians here. No, we're not going to this building. So, in these stairs, sometimes, whenever action, you don't actually want to do it in a civilian area. Sometimes there can be VIPs eyeing the rooms. So when you have a VIP, you might be the personal protection of that VIP. So as you want to get into quick position, you want to make sure you press the area and lock down the area. This is only when we're in combat, right? We're in a civilian mode. So while people like Nitz, who isn't supposed to be up there, instead that should be Matthews, who should be up there. Nitz, get the fuck down here. And so basically you are doing patrols and all that. Wait, where's so there's not Jobic with the M249.
I don't have M24, M14.
Okay, Jobic, you can come back down here. That's the position you want to be once we're under fire. So you can get from there. You're interfering with actions. You only want to interfere with civilian actions if that means you are to protect them. Oh, because you didn't drop down in a safe area. Where's Matthews? Matthews, typically people who are marksmen would usually be on the roofs, prepared to go on roofs. So in this case, Jobic, since you have something close to a marksman rifle, you want to occupy this area, but you don't want to go on. It's not a sniper rifle, Jobic. Get back down here. Nitz, come over here.
Marksman, DMR. It's been for close quarters. Marksman.
Whatever. You want to be prepared to go in these positions. You don't want to. Oh.
Oh God,
occurrence. So, get back down here. Vic, you're with me. Let's go. Investigate. Command, can you
this game
because he's permanently injured?
Yeah, I'm also injured because just the game's wonky ass controls.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check you boys at the government building, or what I assume it is. Typically, you would want to be in RP poses.
Oh,
so
the drone.
that works very well. That's a good example. Who's that person? Link. So Nitz, come over here. Also, you too, Jovic.
I'm just in the explosion right now.
Where did you find an explosion, Jovic?
The explosion that just randomly happened.
The scenario can begin. Boy, why are you shooting at guns? It could be civilians, Nitz. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Look, they're just about to spawn like a battalion.
It had nothing. It had nothing. That was a package.
So,
That was a
when it
package.
comes to drones are relatively popular in civilian areas. They're actually very popular in some regions
It's
of the
a
world.
package like
So,
Amazon Prime.
yeah, what the fuck, Nitz? Come over. Okay,
Are you
Jovic
actually
and Nitz, come
retarded?
over here.
How did you even get in here? Oh, those dead people.
Well, that wasn't sensible.
You see, that just there was one around us. Can't explain that.
Seem to have
Okay,
a
everyone,
drone
come
over
back.
here.
Fucking
So
what are you doing?
Justin, when we're under fire or we're under attack, you want to find a strategic position where you can suppress the enemy and maintain control of the situation.
Can't see the enemy.
Okay, guys, stop moving around.
Potentially most of them get blown the hell up.
So typically, because we're a reservist, we would mostly patrol, so you can patrol along with me. Jovic is the only one that get the front better. Typically, you
Control
want to
C,
space
man.
out Jovic. You want to make sure you're 5 meters apart. Averagely, a grenade exploitation spreads about, let's say, 6 meters or so. And so, whenever you see suspicious activity, there may be people who might be drawing something, so speak to the people. If they have a weapon, you want to disarm them. Use words instead of actions. So if someone pulls a gun on, only fire unless fired upon. Nitz, where are you? Get back here. It's not your duty to... For fuck's sake. Your actions have been recorded, Nitz. So anyway, so guns. So when you see a civilian with a gun, you don't shoot them immediately. Only fire unless fired upon. So last operation, when we were doing non-story ops, we had an issue where we shot a civilian hunter. And so we can't let that happen again. So, what the fuck happened? Why aren't you guys at your guard positions? Where are you? For fuck's sake. Okay, guys, stay here, patrol along the road, and once you come a certain distance, come back.
Alright, let's go. If you mess around, I'm just gonna shoot you.
Jovic, your squad leading that patrol, or sentry, as you might call it.
Nit over here. Currently, I'm tired, so we're not gonna be. Let's go. Like I said, do not fire unless upon. If someone's like hunting a bow action rifle, it's like antique or something. It's not Great. Don't shoot them. They're probably a hunter or their friends.
Now tell me, Schrodinger, why did you leave your current position? You are to protect this government building at all costs.
Alright, well, once we do that tree up there, we're
Yeah.
turn
You know-
for a while and turn around.
You know, guerrillas like to make attention to certain areas in which soldiers would react and go to the area eventually trap those soldiers. And so it is important you remain in your position even when some action is Hang on, I got a message from Falcon.
Oh. Gun down, that's...
Wait, the
I know we're
odds
shooting
are
drones.
some other units will take a look and investigate such explosions. But for now, we're on much important. Guys, you are to remain in position. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And Schrodinger. Very well, carry on. Meantime, I'm going to check on others. Is that Jobic I sent off? Yeah, Jobic. Jobic, you can return back to the other
Yeah, we're
just
coming.
patrol back to the town. Such questions cannot be answered at the time. While you're on guard duties, that's very... Of course, it's okay to talk. I'm not some tyrant. But you need to understand why
drop your weapon
circumstances
now.
are the way they are.
I have you on my side, drop your weapon.
Falcon,
Come
local chat.
towards me.
Local chat, Falcon.
No, don't time to tap.
Last warning, civilian, drop your weapon or you will be shot.
Falcon, wrong.
Falcon, hold on. Falcon, hold.
You need to
Hold the
tell
hell
them
on.
to drop their weapon. You need to speak to them. You need to shout at them. You need
Did
to
you
scare
just
them.
confirm what kind of weapon it was? God damn it.
I see you guys moving out of your position, Link.
For some reason my chat ain't working.
Okay, this is... That back. Okay, yeah, this is military grade. I was gonna say, I was beat if it was like a car or something.
Who fired? Hey, who are you? Nitz.
That's Nitz.
Nitz, I don't crack on, but you need to stop. Why don't you guys shoot at this civilian? The weapon I see.
Yeah, it's not civilian. It's not
Continue with normal guard duties. Just be advised that there may be
Okay,
still in your
in
town.
this case... Okay, Nitz and Jovic, you're going to play with Schrodinger and Link. So, guard duty. Schrodinger and Link over here.
Don't remove. Link, you're on patrol.
Come over here. Okay, so the process of when you find such bodies here, normally have police call them to question. And so, we have to deal with it ourselves. We need to make sure we have body bags. Does anyone have a body bag with them? I think I do. Command requesting for a body bag. It's somewhere near us.
Be advised, you are to continue with your normal patrols.
After that, however, we need a body bag to clear this in here. We don't have any
We're bringing
police
in our
presence.
medics. Go ahead and continue with your controls.
Actually, we
Nick,
need 2
God damn
body
it.
bags.
Nick, get back before shooting you. Nick, do 5 seconds.
Nick, don't shoot. Let him be on lead. He has been reported and recorded of his actions. For now, Jobek, you get back to position. You do not interfere with other people's affairs. Recording. Okay, it appears everything except this weapon is here. So, Schrodinger, you're going to take this empty sword back, along as well as the ammunition with it. No, you in your backpack, Schrodinger. Yeah, you might have some if you have a lot of empty space, then okay. Okay, in the meantime, Link and Schrodinger, once you're done, what are you doing? Okay, once you're done, follow me.
When did we get an Abrams?
Joe, like if you want, you can vote for it on the map, so we can go to the Armored Assault pre-mission grounds.
Is it where?
Cause we need a body bag to deal with this civilian. It appears to
Again, we already got the civilian out of there. Just
we have another
yourself.
civilian who's dead, and his friend is in disbelief somehow. Oh my. Okay,
No,
we'll
I'm
have to
like, where did it
investigate
come
that.
from? Like, a random Abrams just came out of nowhere.
Okay. You can continue on the,
Nick, you weren't told to run off into the distance.
and Schrodinger, let's go to investigate that explosion.
The firefighter outfit active. He just went into the building where the terrorist was.
Be advised. That was a
speaking
local tank. That was a local tank misfiring its weapon.
Yeah, there's a civilian acting strange. He's in a red firefight suit, helmet's on, and he's just running around. He's civilian harm, he's on something.
Okay, guys, back in formation. Yes, by the way, his actions have been reported, so don't worry about it.
What?
Joe Becky, RP poses.
Yes, I'll say. Yes.
Guys, you don't block the door. You go side of it. Okay.
It's just get back, so I was on there, so I was just making sure no one could get in.
Okay, I see the distance between me and Nick is pretty good enough, so right now this is the distance you should be at that.
Actually, I'm gonna use...
Okay, let's go continue our journey. Because that blind man.
Yeah, guys, is it set and red firefight suit? Shot fired!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
We got a man on. Push me fire.
What the hell, Cooper?
Permission granted, but fire is fired upon. We've located an enemy infantry. Stand by. Okay. Whoever is back at the gate, I'll recommend you for. No, never mind. Nitz, why are you still back to your guard position? This could be a diversion, as I once told you guys. Alright. As it appears, there is a Russian infantryman here. Won't have to deal with him accordingly. Okay, let's secure the area. There might be more around here. Schrodinger, with me. Link, stay here and check the box. On the road, on the road! Everyone scramble to battle positions. You are to leave your current positions and engage in the enemy. They're maneuvering in the town. They're likely going east.
Find him to kill.
They're through the main road.
Main road, really? That's
Shoot
good.
to kill.
Load up.
Launching.
Hold fire.
Alright, I'm Falcon.
Launching street. Or you run out in the open. This is exactly the wrong thing you should do when you're under fire. Assess the situation.
I'm getting tactical soon.
Assess the situation and maintain the battleground. Or whatever that means. Hang on, there's a civilian over here.
Be advised, receiving heavy
Move away from
heading towards your take up positions and prepare for an assault.
Command, can you get any confirmation of which way from?
All units, please get into your battle positions over, over here. Okay, guys.
Come on, move. Entry. Sir, please get inside. Time under attack. Please get inside, sir.
One moment. Get inside. I'll be fine.
I'm trying to get the civilians inside.
Everyone, get in the fuck inside. Take up one of the buildings as a position. Maintain your current location.
I would suggest advising the civilians to get inside their houses and stay
Yes.
So some people helping out.
What? It's civilian. Civilian!
God, this
Drop
game.
your weapon!
Oh no, he's helping us.
Poor civilian. Just wanted to help you, you know.
Yes, but we have orders to, well, we don't have orders, but it's standard protocol to disarm civilian.
We need militia.
He was killed either way.
Alright, my mission.
There might be more coming.
Oh, militia.
Bearings.
A civilian appeared to open fire. Gunfire from the south.
God damn! That gun, it sways far too much. I can't get anything from a lock on.
Civilians open firing on me.
That moment they should back. Hey, Cooper, can I just get my M14 back? It was a modern one.
Are you a marksman?
Yes, I'm a marksman. I just got
No, you aren't.
Because Cooper, no, I
Really
was a marksman.
engaged with me.
I was a
I
marksman.
remember you were a machine gunner, Joe Beck.
Be advised that
Good
I
job.
don't
Damn it, now
have a
kill so many
chance of...
civilians that your own AI kill you.
Cooper, damn it.
Hashtag
I did not mean to
warcrime.
click this. I didn't mean to get this. I misclicked it. Didn't mean to get it. And now I want my M14 back. Apparently it just disappeared.
I'll deal with it.
Just deal with your current
Also,
weapon.
I found your 14 over here if you want it.
No thanks.
And I don't remember giving you M14, so use the current weapon you're using. I apologize, but...
Well, turns out it didn't pass.
Alright, so where the M14 apparently the game hates me and throws me off every single building. These ladders are going to...
Obtain presence in cover.
Sure we can cover.
It's a good excuse to be on the roof. I think it is. BMP. BMP, 200 meters. Where's the AT? How are you out of ammo?
It's Mitch, don't question him. I'm going across. Okay. God damn it,
Got an AT. There's a...
EMP. On my vantage point, I can just mow him down.
Hostile spotted and confirmed hostile.
There's a civilian around with a rifle.
108 meters.
Maybe he's trying to protect himself.
Here's the...
With a full
here's the
rifle.
decrewed ceasefire. Ceasefire on that BMP. We're looking to capture it.
Spoiler alert, it's not.
This is doing something. Nits! Shut up.
Advisable to have all civvies to head inside instead of getting caught inside the crossfire.
Next, I gotta start behaving.
Guys, get out of the enemy vehicle. Your way, so you don't get injured. Crawl into the what? If you want to get down, you want to crawl. Yeah. You'll get teleported. Oh, this is not the same for you.
Yeah, I'd rather not be off again.
Stop.
How'd I get wounded from going up, from grabbing the ladder? Did I cut myself? This game, I'm done with this game. I cannot even play this anymore. It will throw you off everything. I'm still with the it seems like it seems civilian great. Don't God, none of my medical stuff will work. There's none of it.
Disarm him.
Yeah, that's alright.
Drop your weapon. Walking
Oh god damn. Guys, there's
first warning.
more hostiles.
What the hell is that?
Operation 11 has been activated by Cooper.
I don't remember that
Oh
one.
god damn it! I just said there's guys, there's
correct.
more soldiers.
More soldiers in the, Oh, I can't fire because there's a body in front of
Get
me.
some cover. They're coming from the east.
You killed a civilian who was attempting to help you.
Yeah, can't stop the armor.
Maneuvering.
On the enemy. You can
You are
get
mildly
that.
autistic.
Oh god. I shot my ally back.
More enemies.
Direction.
Yeah, if I was that Valentino, you ran down the way of my spraying.
Stun grenade out. Stun grenade out. Hang on, arrest him, arrest him, arrest him.
Черт побери. Шестой. Убит. Третий. Командует. Вижу цель. Солдаты. Направление 50 метры. Прием. Замечен.
Just gonna arrest him.
Солдаты. Запад. 50 метры. Прием.
I'm carrying him. This is stupid.
Alright, we can do a little bit more defense or we can go do SCP. What's your choice, guys?
Democratic vote. So I have a captured soldier here. It appears he's still conscious. Oh god.
Are we gonna play SCP or are we gonna keep doing this?
Okay, command, could we have another democratic vote up to go next? Or
Also,
you
can't
gonna
touch not
go
to
somewhere?
Alright. What's the democratic verdict?
We're going to vote right now. Okay, guys, on the same square, mark on what you want to do, so...
Negatory. Alright, let's do that. Either go play SCP or we continue doing what you were currently doing because you guys need to have some urban training when it comes to defending.
Well,
What we need training is
on a
fucking
different plan.
trigger.
I mean, roadblock training's gonna take
I-
up more of your time and it's gonna be more boring than anything.
Yeah, and you roadblock all the time.
Exactly. Don't want to do roadblock. Don't want to do roadblock.
It's not me who says it's boring.
Alright, then.
Anyway, guys, vote, and, perhaps you can go to the area.
Hello everybody! Welcome to Game Theory. It seems that we already got some people missing, so everyone can unmute themselves now because no one more options.
You're... I'm
Alright,
sorry to say,
here
but
you
I
go.
have
We're done, right? We're done, right?
God damn it.
Alright.
Not really. I'm not actually done.
Nit!
Hey, can I get a heal over here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We got one, but next operation you'll probably be able to join us. Anyway, let's go ahead and all get...
It's free for all now.
Alright, yeah, it's done. Alright guys, we're gonna go do some SCP. Everyone